Greetings and salutations, we're back looking at anime. Sorry about this one being a little late. We're talking about the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA. Which was a two-part, series which was from 1986, and it was original video animation. And, yeah, this would be the first introduction of the character of Metal Sonic.
Finally, the only thing left to be done is to capture the essential life data from your counterpart. Then you will be complete, my Hyper Metal Sonic, when you awaken.
And what was the story about? Well, in a way, basically, Dr. Robotnik says, hey, Sonic, I need you to help me. I need you to go to, Robotilix, the land of the darkness, which basically apocalyptic future. And basically, I want you to be able to, I need you to do something. And eventually it's revealed, oh no, this is where Metal Sonic lives. So basically, in a way, so basically, Metal Sonic and Sonic, basically they have their minds particularly, synced up. So in a way, it's up to Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles to be able to save the day, save, the President's daughter Sarah, and, stop Metal from, in a way, destroying, everything. So this was the first, Sonic animated media to not feature Jalal White to voice the character of Sonic.
Your robots are running a little behind, so they sent for takeout.
Takeout? I'm as patient and good-natured as the next villain, but this is enough to make me blow my stack.
You said it, not me.
I hate chili dogs, and I hate that hedgehog.
And yeah, I kind of grew up with, I grew up in 92, so I think the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon was coming out in reruns at the time, so I remember at times, I believe it came out on Cartoon Network, or perhaps it was Fox Kids. I do remember watching it.
Oh, we love it!
Yeah, it's the best one we've ever seen!
If we were gonna build one ourselves, we'd make it exactly like that!
Exactly!
One question! Yes? What is it?
I remember, I remember, Robotnik, Grounder, and, what was the other robot's name? It doesn't matter. One of my thoughts in this, this, two-parter, I watched it on YouTube, and, it was, condensed into one whole thing. I'm gonna be honest, say, sometimes, yes, I understand how at times, when it comes to voice animation, how sometimes when you have, say, voice acting, sometimes, you have this idea of what you want your character to sound like in your head. But, I will say this, I feel like, at first, when you first are starting to watch it, you get the idea of, saying, man, Tails is the voice, I don't blame the voice actors for it, but I think at first, the voice acting for Tails comes off as a little, annoying.
See you again, Sonic.
Dr. Robotnik!
Please accept a small token of my gratitude for your coming all this way to see me.
But as the story goes on, you realize, okay, this isn't bad. At first, it was just, I guess mostly, you have your great moments of it with the voice acting and the fact that it's not, so voice actingly bad or anything like that. and that, like, say, cringe or anything of that nature. But I do have to say, I did get a little smile when when was it? Tails goes like, say, I'm afraid of lightning!
Right, we should hurry.
Ah! I'm afraid of lightning!
And all that. I can see how, like in the film, how, Sonic does have his, you know, like, it's like, things are radical, or, you know, like, the attitude era of Sonic.
Please listen to whatever Robotnik has to say.
Oh, all right. Give me the scoop, Robotnik.
Thank you, Sonic, I will.
And I will say this, the thing that makes me think, yeah, this came out in 1986, 1996, I looked at it wrong. It came out in 96. The thing that made me think, the relationship between, it makes me wonder, how old is the character of Sarah? I don't know how old she is, but I would say, if I had to guess, around teen or 18. I don't know. But and like say, I think it's kind of creepy in that Dr. Eggman or Robotnik, he's just like so, like there's so many moments where it's just like say, it's getting kind of creepy. Well, I mean, there is some moments where it's like, okay, this is like, okay. It's almost like, say, an older uncle kind of vibes at first, when it's like, you know, them playing video games against each other.
Oh! Gotcha! No, it's not fair! You always beat me every time! Alright, one more.
Just give up. We've played 100 times.
And her going, no! And all that it's kind of amusing. But I guess as the film goes on near the end of it, when he gives her a wedding dress and her mind goes like say, and all that, and then she just starts this, you know, attacking him. I thought, okay, yeah, I feel like this is getting kind of creepy. But I'd say perhaps she is an adult, because that would make more sense. But I don't know. But one thing I think is the film does pretty well, in that, you know, the introductions of things, whether it is the giant Robotnik, you know, giant robot Eggman thing. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it's intimidating, but especially when he's just throwing cheese and he's getting, and then all that. It's kind of fun. The introduction to Metal Sonic is great. When we first see him, it is imposing. I don't know, I think it's great. The character of Knuckles, who at times is either portrayed as being, like, you know, goofy, or at the same time either stoic and serious, sort of like how he was portrayed by Idris Elba. I think the character is done, like, in a sort of, like, you know, two different ways. Like, okay, he is done goofy to someone.
But Metal's a robot. He's not really Sonic.
It doesn't matter that he's a robot. He's still operating completely through all of Sonic's thoughts. He knows everything that Sonic's ever felt or seen.
But it's done well, I think. I do have to say the fight sequence of the film are pretty good. Like, especially at the end when Sonic and Metal Sonic are having their race. I mean, I think it's really great. The animation for this special is, or film, I keep saying special, it's a film. It's overall well done. I kind of liked it. Is this a film I'm gonna watch again? I don't know. maybe I'll come back into watch it in a few years from now. I'll most likely see you all next time.